So nervous.
Well, Punk, you've been building to this moment for a long time, but as you said, not like you're not used to the spotlight, but how does it feel right now? Is there anticipation for you?
It feels good. I mean, even just grappling in front of people. I don't know why anybody wants to watch that. I find the open workouts kind of funny sometimes, but I feel amazing. This is a lot of fun. I know I've seen the process. I've heard stories. I've seen nightmare weight cuts, and I'm just trying to enjoy, this entire week, even the bad stuff.
On the open workout here, you took the conservative route, just a little bit of grappling. You thought maybe you might want to come out and silence some of the doubters, show some of the moves.
What am I going to do? Knock out my coach? Like what? No, I think. I think I'm more paranoid about doing something stupid and getting hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to do that. We're knocking on the door here, so I'm just trying to do everything I can to remain healthy.
What are your nerves like right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool as a cucumber. It's a little hot out, but I'm okay.
I mean, more towards Saturday.
Oh! I'm just kidding. I knew that. I'm cool as a cucumber. I've stated already that I'm sure I'll have pre-fight butterflies, but I'm actually looking forward to feeling that again. It was a long time that before I'd go through a curtain, I would just sit there and just be like, yeah, they're not coming. They're gone. They're gone. And they're gone for a long time. I'm glad they're back.
What should fans expect out of you as a fighter, your style? What should they expect?
I think they should expect a fight. This is MMA. It's chaos, and I'm coming into the win. I don't care how it happens.
So much of it seems like it was about the journey, and you got here. I mean, are there any moral victories? I mean, can you say it doesn't matter what the result is, I did it, I got here, or do you have to walk away with a win?
No, I can definitely say that. I can say that right now. I feel like, there's a lot of victories here. Just doing this, I won, and at least I got a bunch of free Reebok stuff out of it. But the goal, obviously, is to get your hand raised. I think if you walk in there with anything less than that as your train of thought, you've already lost, I belong here. My team belongs here, and I'm confident in my preparation. But, just stepping foot in the octagon, that's a victory. Just rehydrating and eating on Friday, that's a victory. And that's the way I look at it.
How's the body felt?
Do you want to feel it? Come here. You got to come here now. Feel my body. Come here and feel my body. Okay, fine. He doesn't want to do it. Anybody? All right. Tough crowd.
How's it felt?
Take my wife, please. Go.
How's it felt in comparison to obviously being on the road in 365 with WWE after a full mixed martial arts like that?
Oh, I think that's the biggest difference. For anybody looking for a comparison, do a full fight camp, but fly to a different time zone every night, and then sleep in your car every once and again because there's a Lego convention in a small town that you didn't know was there, and all the hotels are booked. Traveling sucks. I just got burnt out on it, and no matter how frustrated, beat up, bad day I had in the gym, I could always go home, see my wife, see my dog, and sleep in my own bed. Take a shower in my own shower. You know what I mean? Like not have to rifle through a bag to find something that's relatively clean to wear. It's a world of difference. This is for me, man. Sleeping in my own bed every night.
How have you gauged how much crossover fans is going to be? Tune in to pay-per-view and sort of from your own point of view, like maybe on social networks, fans engage?
No, I've been staying away from the social networks. Just because I'm so singularly focused on Saturday. I don't need to read anything positive or negative either way. This is about being around my coaches and my team, my wife, just enjoying the week and having a good time. I try not to think about it. I'd imagine there's some people that have never seen MMA. They're going to be tuning in on Saturday, and we appreciate that. And hopefully they'll become lifelong fans because I truly think this is the greatest sport in the world.
You said on the last episode of Evolution of Punk that Cleveland holds a kind of a weird place in your heart. What do you remember about that night in Cleveland, walking into Vince's office, quitting, and now here you are, 3 years later, and here you are fighting in the UFC?
Yeah, I think I think I jokingly might have said I was cursed in this building, but I truly actually believe one of the best things that ever happened to me happened in this building, and it was that. It was just it was a breaking point on both sides. It was something that needed to happen, and it needed to happen dramatically. Things happen for a reason, and I'm here now. There's a little bit of thought of like how poetic that is, but I'm comfortable here. I can't tell you how many times I've, I almost know the bowels of the building like the back of my hand, so I feel at home.
Talk about this journey.
What kind of reception do you feel you'll get from the fans on Saturday when you enter the arena?
I think it'll be positive. It was positive here. I'm sure Mickey, brought his family, and they'll maybe boo, but I think overall it'll be a positive experience.
Do you have predictions?
For what? My fight? Oh, I'm gonna win. But how and when? It honestly doesn't matter to me. I visualize every single scenario.
How much have you scouted Paul? What do you think about him as a fighter?
He's a solid guy, but we tend not to scout so much. I think that leads to self-paralysis. I think you overthink things, and I'm always trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? My coaches are always trying to get me out of that mindset. Like, it's a fight. You don't need to be perfect. Your technique doesn't need to be perfect. The good punch is the one that lands. That being said, I think Mickey's he's a good first opponent for me.
How's there been a difference in preparation or training over the last few weeks as opposed to what you've normally been doing?
We slowed down a lot. I got my foot on the gas pedal a lot more than I probably should. I'm just motivated, and I'm determined to make everybody that supports me proud. So they kind of gotta reel me in sometimes to do less.
Have you tried a weight cut before? Just kind of in prep, or is this going to be your first time?
No, this is it. This is the first time.
Very good.
The weight cut?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Then you would know the answer if you ever did one. It's a lot of fun.
Would you say you're having more fun now than you did during your days in WWE?
Oh, I don't know. You can't. You can, but you can't compare the two. These two totally different things. I'm happy. That's all that matters to me.
Did you imagine that day you left that this would be happening? I mean, you didn't know at that point you were going to be a fighter, but...
Sure I did. I did know. I knew this was going to happen. It's how my wife and myself are the same in every respect. We've kind of visualized our lives unfolding. And aside from a few twists and turns, it happens exactly how we always thought, Did I know it was going to be in Cleveland? Did I know it was going to be with UFC? No, maybe not, but I knew I was going to fight, absolutely.
Were you surprised there was any kind of a controversy about whether or not you'd be sanctioned by the state?
I don't know anything about that. I also don't really care. It's out of, to me it's out of my hands. Like I don't know why people care. If you're not me and you're not the guy fighting me, why the hell are you so invested? Like, what? Are we tarnishing the sport where people try to break each other's faces? People need to go. They're worried about my well-being? No, they're not. They're hack journalists who fucking just want to stir up a bunch of shit for no reason because they don't get invited to this. Boo-boo face. Sorry, I hate your phone. It's okay. All right.
Something you're looking forward to doing again?
What's that?
Something you're looking forward to doing again?
What, this? Well, I haven't fought yet. Ask me after I win on Saturday. I'm eating a cake and a pizza and a cheeseburger and sushi and ice cream and donuts and cookies and candy. I'm in this for the long haul for sure.
2 more questions, guys. More? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.